Boys and girls, welcome back. We continue to simplify, and this time around we are dealing with distributive law or distributive property of integers. We have learned that when we were learning integers. So just to give you a small reminder of distributive law. So basically what is happening in distributive law, it is basically multiplying a number that is outside the bracket with each and every number that is inside the bracket. Remember, each and every number has got a sign, so when you do that, remember the sign. Okay, so what is going to happen here in this case, you can go straight to the answer or you can show the steps, but really steps sometimes are not necessary. So I'm just gonna go straight to the answer. Oh, maybe I'm gonna show the steps and then you can go straight to the answer. Okay, let's do this. So I have got 8 into x minus 2. So what does this mean? It means that this 8 must multiply each and every number in there. Please do not write those arrows. I'm just showing you what is supposed to be done. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is 8 multiplied by x. That is 8 multiplying x. And then I've got a sign there. I can put them in brackets for myself just to avoid confusion. Minus 8, open bracket, 8 multiplied by 2. So what just happened there, I took this sign and I put it between the bracket of 8 multiplied by x. And then now the 2 does no longer have a sign. The 2, I took the sign of a 2, I put it there. Therefore 2 has got a different sign because this sign and that sign of 2, when it multiplies, it must come back to give me a negative. It sounds a little bit complicated, but then anyway, what I mean is that when you move the sign and put it here, remember that you have taken the sign away. Alright, so 8 multiplied by x is going to be 8x. And then negative 8 multiplied by 2 is going to be 16. Now, when you are here, you don't just stop there. You ask yourself, do I have like terms? If they are like terms, then it means you add them or subtract them. But if they are not like terms, then you leave it there. Okay, what I meant when I say you can skip other steps, this step is not necessary, so you can skip it and go straight to the answer. I'm going to show you when we are doing the next one, okay? This one here. I'm not going to do this step, I'm just going to go straight to the answer. So basically, I'm going to say negative y multiplied by x. The bracket means multiplication, so it's going to be negative xy. Remember, in algebra, when we write the variables, we prefer to use the alphabetical order. So do not have a confusion when you see the y being the first number. So we have to use the alphabetical order. Hence, I don't write yx, I write xy. That is the order of alphabet. Alright, so now I am continuing. I'm going to say negative multiplied by negative. It will give me positive. Note, I'm saying negative multiplied by negative because there is a bracket. That bracket means multiplication. And then y multiplied by 8 is going to be 8y. So you have skipped this step, then you go straight to your final answer, which you will get full marks for. Okay, let's go. Now we have got the longest one. Remember, the longest are the easiest. So I have got 2 brackets now. The principle is still the same. I'm still going to do the same thing. This x, 4x will have to multiply each and every number in there. And then this 6, negative 6 must multiply each and every number in there. The misconception that I always see is that someone will want to multiply this 4x with each and everything all the way there. No, don't do that. Because this is just for this bracket. This 4x is just for this bracket. And this negative, it shows a boundary between this bracket and the other bracket. So now this negative 6 is just for that bracket. I hope I cleared that misconception. Let's do this. We are multiplying now. A number will multiply a number, a variable will multiply a variable. Or you can just say 4x multiplied by 3x. Go straight to the answer and skipping this step because it's not necessary, it's just going to waste your time. So we're going to do this 4x multiplied by 12x. The last time when we were together, I said when we multiply variables, the exponents add each other. Same variables, right? So I've got x multiplying x, so it means it's going to be x squared. So we're going to have 12x squared. 4 multiplied by negative 4x multiplied by -1. So we're going to have -4x. I want you to note that even though 4 does not show a sign, you need to know that the sign there is positive. So we have a positive number multiplying a negative number, and it will give me a negative number. I'm continuing. Now I'm done with the first bracket. I'm going to the next bracket. I'll say -6 multiplied by +2x. Negative times positive, it will give me -12x. Negative times positive gives me negative, and it will give me 6. So now when we are here, it is that time where we are checking for like terms. If we have like terms, they add each other. If we don't have like terms, then our answer is just that. So looking at this, I have like terms. I have got -4x and -12x. So this 12x squared, I'm just going to write it as it is because it does not have a partner to add or subtract. So -4x minus 12x is going to give me -16x. Remember, we are only focusing on the coefficients. -4, -12 give me -16. And because I'm dealing with the x, I just take it along. -6. And when I am there, I am done because I have got 3 terms that are unlike. So there's nothing much I can do there. And we are doing a different one, but the principle is still distribution. We are doing distributive law, distributive property here. So it does not matter how many numbers you have inside the bracket. Those numbers must be multiplied by the number outside the bracket. So in this case, we have got 3 numbers inside the bracket. So what's going to happen here? We're just going to use this -2 to multiply each and every number. Do not forget the signs. Let's do this. We have got -2 multiplied by +5x. So negative times positive, it will give me -2 times 5x, it will give me 10x. Now I'm done with the first term. Now I'm going to the second one. Negative times negative, it gives me positive. 2 times 2, it gives me 4. Negative times negative, negative times positive, it gives me negative. And then 2 multiplied by 3y is going to be 6y. And when I am here, I don't rush to end my solution. I check if whether I have got like terms or not. If I don't have like terms, like now, I don't have any like terms, so I leave it at the end. I am done. This is all about distributive law. The next time we meet, we'll be having 2 brackets next to each other without being separated by a positive or a negative sign. And we'll be learning a new principle. But remember, it is still distributive. So I'm going to see you on the next video. Mwah!